a Universal Interactive Studios production. A game created and developed by Naughty Dog.
You're a valley, thanks for the luck. Hopefully it's a little less scoffed. Then again, maybe not. This was really poor under pressure. Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible warp one. I just need to basically be reasonably close to my PV after warp 1 and 2 to be on something that could be a reasonable improvement. Yeah, I just put the mic on yesterday. I normally keep it off just because, well, one, it helps to focus, and two, it's just easier when... Actually, that was a late split. Yeah, I'm just used to having like a fairly inactive chat, so it's just easier to not need to worry about, you know, commentating. Nice wrong way slide. Fantastic. Oh well. At least it was early on and it wasn't a particularly amazing one. It's still... I've had worse mistakes I've seen, like, well, from myself. Like, I think that it might have been the first run I did back. I ended up in Eggopus. In Eggopus, I managed to slide under the gem and exit the level without grabbing the gem. That was a run and a half. Yeah, there's definitely been some interesting things that have happened in the past sort of few streams of doing runs where something I've never seen happen before has just gone on and it's like, cool. I think I've also done it in Future Frenzy, but that one I think is kind of a common spot where you can just go under the gem. Oh no, yep. Wouldn't let me jump. Couldn't get the height. Oh, cute. I mean, I managed to prove that I didn't know Bye Bye Blimp's Relic at all when I had that other run where I managed to not get the box jump on the first pass, and it's not possible to get it in a one cycle. So, live and learn. I mean, I've got great history with this game. Like, so I didn't having to start. I started learning and running the game on PAL because that was what I had available to me. And like my first ever run attempt, I got to Area 51 and got the famous Warp 6 item crash. So yeah, I'm used to getting far into this game and then just watching everything just crumble into ashes. It's pretty good. This game's quite special like that. Oh my god. Yeah, thankfully the Warp 6 like item crashing is only really exclusive to POW and J, because I mean, someone may be out there who can correct me on that, but I don't think I've seen someone crash when throwing items out of Warp 6 levels. I think it's just because of POW and J having the HUD. Which is a good thing for 105, of course, because I wouldn't want to be on a PB pace, like, or even like world record pace, and then you're on the last level and then that happens, because that is probably the definition of a heartbreak. That's the second one that's been that close to cuddle skip and not got it. I'm gonna have to reset the console in a second. Which will hopefully not result in having to adjust the disc tray. I think my favourite part about my first PB was that I managed to die in Cortex like once or twice. Oh, get the box, please. That probably would have been a gold if it wasn't for that spaghetti at the end. Yeah, but as far as the PS2 goes, I am considering looking into just removing the back sensor switch and then just bridging the connection with solder and seeing if that's happened in the last run I got here. But no, yeah, I was going to look into maybe just removing the back switch and bridging the connection and seeing if that alleviates the issue, because it would be a cheaper solution. It would be a good stopgap, because the second sensor is on the power button, so as long as that one's still being treated like normal, I think that would be one way of possibly alleviating the tray issue, the sensors issue on the trays without it being permanent, thinking it's permanently shut. But I know like the PS1 CD sensor's fine because it's never had issues since I got it with reading discs. You can't check it for DVDs because I don't have any NTSC PS2 games. And I can't really think of any PS2 games I would consider running on NTSC. Yeah. So basically, with the way the slim redesign is, that there's two buttons that get pushed by the top of the tray, and then there's like a third stem on the tray that pulls the brake back to let the disc spin. And I think from what, because I've had a little look into this stuff anyway, but I think one of the working theories is that over time, with the PS2s getting warm and stuff when they're in use, it like slightly like changes the shape of the plastic because it expands and contracts with the heat, so it warps with the heat, and then it doesn't like consistently push down on the two buttons because one of the buttons is on top. It's on the very top of the power button, so that's where the first one gets pushed down, and then the other one's like at the back left. It's very close to the hinge. And like there are a lot of like cheap ways of doing it where like people will tape down the sensors and stuff. I think some of it's also do like PS2 modifications. You can do sensor mods to then do disc swaps for running homebrew on PS2. It's just that there are obvious issues to keeping the PS2 permanently thinking it's shut. One is, of course, if you were running Spyro 3, you wouldn't ever be able to recover from a FDS cutscene crash because you can't tell it to stop spinning the disc. And the safety concerns is also the laser's going to be on whilst the lit tray's open. And I wouldn't really want to be risking my eyesight. But I think if I look into maybe modding like just the one, then it might let me like scrape by with just this console. That's either that or I just bite the bullet and buy another one on eBay. It's just since I got this PS2, it has the I think I don't know if it's just the average price of a PS2's gone up on eBay since then, or if it's because of the shipping, or a bit of both. But the hardware's definitely getting a bit more expensive to import. Thankfully, all of the copies of Crash Spyro I've imported have pretty good condition discs, so they should last for as long as I speedrun for, I'd imagine. I do try to take care of them, and when it comes to like swapping discs. Obviously, you don't get the issue with like the fat PS2s, but then you get very laggy. You lose time to lag. Because I'm currently on a 79k, and it's been fine other than the tray issues. No wrong way slide now, please. Oh, we've got the same fruit and life count. Cheeky box. I don't have like a specific time in mind at the moment, but I like. That's sort of how to explain it. I think it's going to be like once it's like a PB, I'm sort of happy with for the time being. Like, because as far as my current PB goes, I was on like a 2:14 pace in Warp 5 and lost a fair bit of time. I think. Yeah. So what happened was before my actual PB, the day before, it was like the day before, like 1 or 2 days before, I was on a 2:14 pace run and choked it in Warp 5. Like, and it was to all of the vehicle levels. All I had left was Orange Asphalt, Mad Bombers, and then Rings of Power and Area 51. And I think between Orange Asphalt and Mad Bombers, I pretty much lost most of my time save, and then I think I sealed the deal with Rings of Power. But by that point, it was like wasn't going to be a big PB. And then the next day, I got my 217. So like I know that I want at least like to bring it down by a couple more minutes for now. But I don't have a set time. So I think as well, like by not having a set time in my mind, I can have a better mindset, because then it's not going to be like, oh, I must hit like a specific time or it's not good enough. Because like if I want to be serious about splash factor this year, Spyro's got to be like the priority. Because whilst I don't have like amazing times in Crash, like I would say my Crash 3 is pretty solid. Maybe not where it was when it was first, when my current PB was first set. But it's still a pretty solid time in general. But compared to like where my Crash 1 and 2 are, they're more sort of, I'd call them more average. But they're still good enough for like if I was just going to a splash factor. So like Spyro 1, 2, and obviously to learn 3, they would be the ones that need a higher priority. Because I think my Spyro 2 is a bit over 2 hours. I don't know, I can't remember it exactly. It might be like a 205 or 207 or something. And then I think like my Spyro was like a 155 or something. I can't remember. It's been quite a long time. But like Spyro is where I need to sort of improve if I'm gonna do a splash factor I can be happy with. But it's just this game is the one I know I wanted to improve first, just because of what happened surrounding like my 217, and there was like a 214 pace right before the 217 happened. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do in my mindset, because I don't think it's a very good mindset to have of setting specific goals and then... Because I think it's quite easy to get obsessed with certain things, and that can make you lose motivation, in a way. I know part of when I was falling out with Crash 2, because I'm going to come back to that at some point, but part of when I was falling out with Crash 2, it was because I had like... I think my PB is like a 124. Like it's not good by any means, but it was always that thing. When I got that, it's like, okay, go for like a sub 120. So I started like learning bits and pieces and trying to improve at the levels I was weak at, and you do get into quite a grindy sort of mindset that can sort of be more harmful than productive. Which can then also lead to like tilting as well, so it's just like... Because like at the moment, as far as 105 goes, like some of my best is like a 209, which it can come down by a few more minutes just by adding the extra 1 cycles, but I don't want to touch those until I get closer to specific thresholds. Because obviously learning like Tomb Time 1 cycle and like Bug like 1 cycle will help with general movement and just getting better with zigzag and stuff, but it's also, at the moment, at this point in time, they don't make sense to go for. Especially when I got a PB that... I'm pretty sure my PB gets yellow gem, but doesn't get the return jump. So I got the yellow gem, I just didn't get the time save because I had to do the time trial anyway. So like there's a big time save there, and then it's like there's a big time save I think in Gone Tomorrow and Future Frenzy, because I don't know why I dropped that wheelie, but whatever. I'll just take the couple seconds time loss. Yeah, so Future Frenzy's been a bit of a funny one for me. That is like my... I would say out of all of the levels in Crash 3, that's probably my Achilles heel level. It would be like... It would be a case like the box jam pass will go well, and then I will die in the time trial somewhere and lose a minute, or the box gem will go bad. Oh, where are we going? Or the box gem goes bad and then the relic goes good. But Future Frenzy's always been a bit of a weak spot. And it was one I even tried sort of improving at, and I learned how to play it better, but it's still one of those ones where it just likes to go wrong. It's one of the levels that goes wrong the most, for me. Because like the first 3 warpings aren't really that bad outside of the fact that Hang 'em High can be a bit of a easy way to lose a run. But then you've got the gauntlet from like after Entropy onwards. And then Warp 5 is obviously where it gets a bit more chill if you're not doing like the bug like 1 cycle. Outside of Gone Tomorrow, because the funny thing was, the last one I completed of this would have actually PB'd as well. But something really weird went on in Gone Tomorrow where I ended up losing like a minute. Because I was holding up left to go around the last enemy. And I ended up going like either straight forwards or I was going towards the enemy on the right and died right on the final enemy. Like the missile firing enemy. And I don't know what happened because I knew I was like holding like up left. So it was a really bizarre death. Like, that was the last one I completed. You know, it literally finished like 30 seconds after my PB. So it's like between that run and then just the way I've been playing in general, like aside from when there are the screw ups in certain levels, there's been such a degree of consistency that like I know like the PB will come. So whether it's going to be the first PB I get is going to be where I'm satisfied to move on. I don't know. It might be a second PB I need. It just depends on if I can get the run that doesn't make a big mistake somewhere. Because my 105 was definitely one of my last PBs that I did before my break. Yo, many thanks for the good luck. Yeah, so, because I do vividly remember with my current PB, like, I was happy that because like, oh my, cool, okay. That's a new one. We'll see where we are after this. That's a fairly big time loss as well, because that's the mask's gone for tomb time. But yeah, like, my current PB was when I did, I don't know, double jump. Yeah, like, my current PB is when I first like broke the like sub 220 barrier, but I remember I wasn't happy with it because of the fact that I had a run that was like so much better prior to getting the 217. So like, oh, I was happy to get the PB because it'd been a long time coming, but then at the same time it was just like, oh man, I had a run that was literally 3 minutes faster. Right at the end of the game, and I choked it. So it was a very bittersweet PB. And then the past few years I've just been busy with having a job and doing training and not being at home and whatnot, so it's just been hard to find the time. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be a pretty split. Okay. I second guessed myself. Because I think my last actual submitted PB from my own channel would have been 100 egg. Oh, actually, hang on.
Entertainment America presents a Universal Interactive Studios production. A game created and developed by Naughty Dog.
Yeah, it was funny because I kind of found a lot of interest with Spyro. Well, it was at a point where I didn't have any games available to play but Spyro 3, and that was when I ended up picking up 100 egg and sort of got into that. I'm one of the weirder ones out there where I think my personal rating for the Spyro games I think goes 3, 1, 2. But like my personal enjoyment with Spyro 2 comes from the speedrun inside. Like I value like Spyro 2 a lot more as a speedrunning game than as a casual game. Like as a casual game I don't particularly care for it out of the three. Because I feel like in Spyro 3 as well, like a lot of the level design in Spyro 3 feels a lot closer to what I better not be cuddle skipping. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. That was close. Yeah, like I think a lot of Spyro 3's level design does feel a lot closer to what you get in Spyro 1, and I like Spyro 1's level design a lot. Whereas I find Spyro 2, there's quite a few areas where I'm not a fan of the levels or the missions in them. Like, obviously Spyro 3 gets a lot of flack from people for the, like, other characters to play as, but I've never really found them too egregious. That was a very weirdly delayed jump. Yeah, like, I think... So I personally think like Crash 3 is the one that has that as a bigger sin than Spyro, because you do spend more time in Spyro 3 as Spyro than you spend Crash 3 as platforming levels. Like it's more like it's not quite as like overbearing on the gameplay split. I'm not getting any luck with the cuddle skips today. And then it's funny because I think with Crash, I probably go 2, 1, 3 because like the thing is, despite a lot of the like problems with Crash 1 from just having like outdated mechanics and stuff, I do have a soft spot for that game and its level design. And it's funny as well because like Crash 3, much like Spyro 2 for me, is the one that I value the speedrun more than the casual experience. But nevertheless, like it is cool that pretty much all three of the Crash games has its own appeal and design in terms of like the speed run and the structure, because they all stand out in their own ways. I also like the fact that it's just got that quirk where for all three games, at least for the 100% categories, each major like region has a optimal version for a game. Yeah, that was pretty sloppy. I just find it fascinating that it's like for Crash 1 it's J for 100%, for Crash 2 it's PAL, for Crash 3 it's NTSCU. I mean, Crash is just an interesting case anyway, because most of the time the European versions of games are always slower for not running at full speed. I decided to consciously let go of X there to not jump over the box again. It'd be so nice if someone could find an out of bounds clip for this time trial, just so you could just go straight to the end of the level in 10 seconds. Just wishful thinking. Although, in fairness, I think the only jet ski level I can say don't really care for is Tell No Tales, which is, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's the easy one to pick on. It's the longest jet ski. There isn't really much going on because, like, at least with Ski Craze, it's a long level, but it's got a one cycle, so you only do it once, and it's got a lot of very tight movement. And it kind of it's got a good flow and structure, whereas like TNT's just got like loads of like big empty space. I suppose you could also argue that about Hot Cocoa, but then it's got a nice route for the speedrun for the one cycle, so it's not like as daunting as it would be for a casual. Don't know what's going on with my under pressures today though. That doesn't matter too much. Getting stuck does though. That was a very good crouch jump. Managed to miss the button. I'll just reroute. The biggest nuisance with Crash 3, and that's buttons. Okay, that was a bunch of inputs that didn't come out there. And that's hanging by about 10 minutes early. I hope you enjoyed that. It's the second time I've had that happen with that crate. Must be the way I'm approaching it today. I didn't get that box, did I? Yeah, I didn't hit the box. I thought so. Need to lose this mask. I don't know, of course that one didn't spawn in because of the two masks. Unfortunate, but not devastating. That was a weird time trial. Poor at the start, kind of okay at the end. I already lost 11 seconds. Okay. That was a good wrong way slide. Pushed too soon. Yeah, wrong way slides are entirely like my fault. We're losing like a second or two to that. Don't think I landed neutral on the platform. Unless I'm on pretty solid pace and I at least pick up the yellow gem on the first time trial attempt. I probably won't take any yellow gem fails. But it is the first big hurdle of the run, so it's nothing I want to get upset over. Being filled with firsts, though, that was a first. Missing the middle box. And now we're missing the button. Better. Does help to hit the button and to actually get onto the right volume slider. Keep bonking and not getting height. Which is unfortunate. I'm just being, I think, a little too early to get Cuddle Skip. Gotta love losing 6 seconds to Orient. Might not be today. Might just be a walk 1-2 kind of day. Jumped too early, I think. I think that was the problem. Could be a bit of a shorter stream today because of this. Because I can't go too much longer because I need to be conscious of when I need to head off for getting ready for work in the morning. So if there's anything in the next half hour, that's gonna be about all I can have time for. I will be staying committed to this though, very much so. I'll grab the gem, but it won't cuddle skip. Nah. Not enough height. Ah, darn. I don't know why, I just like to check them. Like the 2x2 stacks break. It just fascinates me a little bit to see if it's going to give you the full set of boxes or if it's just going to not. Five seconds. Holy smokes, that was really good. The second master completely made up for the opening being a bit weak. There's another best segment coming from, or like another gold coming from Toad Village soon. Even though I don't colour my best egg gold, because I prefer it to be like a sort of platinum type colour. I also don't think the gold colour would go very well with my split layout. Ah. This is gonna lose like 10 seconds. Maybe 15. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with the wave cycles on making waves recently. It's... just trying to like go for a tight line and didn't hit the clock. Actually, it's time to hit the RAM.
Sony Computer Entertainment America presents a Universal Interactive Studios production. A game created and developed by Naughty Dog.
I'm just not positioning myself correctly on this level. So I'm not even giving myself a chance of getting out of warp one. didn't drop my charge when I asked to. Jump was way too late. Excuse me. Okay. That's making waves improved by a second of the best seg since yesterday. So I've got a glod today, I guess. No, there was the one earlier? I don't even remember now. No, I think there was a couple that were close. I think the time trial made up for the box gem. 2 gold back to back. Was a bit of an early split though. And I can still be improved anyway, so it's not the end of the world. That was a bit early. Bit of a shame that I lost the mask, but not ideal. Okay. I missed the box a second time. And I don't have time for more runs because I've got work in the morning. That's okay though, I don't mind. I'm gonna just really continue hitting this game until I get what I'm looking for. Two nice enough best eggs there. It's coming, PB will come. So... all that leaves now is just to say enjoy the rest of your day. If anyone's still here watching, I will just raid Vanny again because I don't want to look for anyone else at the moment. It's easier. I know he's streaming and he's doing Spyro 3, so it sticks with the free theming. I'll see you all next time, probably tomorrow. Or hopefully I'll get a little bit further than just walk 2. Alright, catch you later.